Hi guys. Cat trying to get in. Door shut. Hi guys. Cat trying to get in. Door shut. Hi everyone. Hi guys. Excuse my hair. It's a matted mess. I just went outside in the wind and the rain. Hi Evelyn darling. Hi Jasmine. Hi guys. Hi Loz. What do you think of subliminals? Don't believe in them if you can't hear them. I've been using them instead of the affirmation loop. Guys, if you can't hear them, what the fuck are they saying? I just don't believe in them. I don't know what they're saying. If you don't know what they're saying, don't use them. Hi guys. Hi Coxie. Hi guys. Okay. Is Nat here? Is Nat Cohen here? I finally really made it to a live. What? Oh, wonderful. Nat Cohen, are you here? Do I have to believe my affirmations if my hope is low? No, darling, you don't have to believe your affirmations. I don't know what idiot told you had to do that. You don't. You're not going to believe them straight away, so don't even bother. Hi, Loz. I say, I run this shit now. I see poop everywhere. You see poop everywhere. Oh, no. Hey, how are you? I'm great, darling. Hi, Martina. Hi, Cindy Lou. Hi, Hannah, darling. What's going on, guys? Oh, that door keeps banging. I really should shut it. Okay, thanks. Can you manifest your SP if they're in a relationship or blocked you? Circumstances don't matter. They are circumstances. Blocking and in a relationship are circumstances, and they don't matter. That's what that means. It does not matter. What do you think of Joe Dispenza? I've never actually read one of his books, guys. I keep writing him off because I can't stand it when I listen to him. I just think he's full of gobbledygook speak, and he could explain what he's saying a lot clearer, but he uses woo-woo language like frequency and vibration and love and shit, and he could just speak properly and then we'd all understand him. I think he does that to make himself smart because he's just a chiropractor. However, I've never actually read one of his books. One day I will sit down and read one of his books, but I'll probably want to commit hurry on myself when I see the words frequency and energy and vibration and love written 5,000 times. So now I say I run this reality. Oh, you kept saying poo, so now you're saying just reality. Okay, great. 5 a.m. here. Oh, good, darling. Hi, Lois. Thank you. Oh, you're up. Button 1967. Hi, Lois from South London. South London. Oh, wonderful, darling. My house is in North London. So now I can say I run this reality. Hang on. Woke up feeling powerful in beast mode, knowing I run this shit. Wonderful, darling. All right. Beast mode. That sounds excellent. Nat Cohen, are you here? I'm going to answer your question. Tell me that you're here. Hi, Dizzy. Yes, you can. Circumstances don't matter. Yes. Hi, Hannah. I'm kind of just want to be saying subconscious affirmations right now. I don't feel like saying my SP ones much. He's already mine. I want to be building up me. Wonderful, darling. Hi, I still get triggered by childhood shit. Welcome to the club, Hallie. Why do you think I keep harping on about it? I get triggered by childhood shit every day. Don't worry about it. I introduced a friend of mine to you and Law of Assumption. Oh, did you, darling? Wonderful. Hi, beautiful Laws. Is there any difference between assumption and affirmation? What you're assuming as true is an affirmation. It's something you're thinking is true. You don't have proof of it. You don't have any evidence, but you think it's true. That's what an assumption is. So an affirmation is, I am beautiful. People might not be saying it in your reality yet, but you're just assuming a new thought. Same thing. So much birds for land this week. Oh, I'm so at peace with knowing it's done. SB is mine. Oh, wonderful, Coxie. When you can, are you going to do tours in London? Oh, when I can. Well, look. My brother was just telling me about a friend of his who's got stuck in Melbourne. He had to have the vaccination to come in. And he was really annoyed. And if I have to have the vaccination to go out, I won't be going anywhere. Trust me. So, we'll see. I think it's to get back in here would be the problem. Not going to London, it would be getting back into my own state. Because it's very strict here. Kat sent a present. Oh, thank you, darling. Love your hoodie, Loz. Oh, thank you. I've saved draft TikToks of me saying things that I know I'm going to manifest and post it once in 3D. Oh, we'll post it once it's in the 3D. That's wonderful. What a great idea. So you save the draft, and then when it happens, you'll be like, I recorded this on this date. Wonderful. Yes, let's not talk about that, Hallie. No vaccine for me. Oh, look, I'm not a guinea pig. Me too. I'm not having the vaccine anywhere near me. Oh, look. You've got to be joking. Give it 15 years, no one's died, no one's had a stroke, and no one's gone infertile, and I might think about it. I'm here. I appreciate your reply. Okay, Nat Cohen. Are you listening to me? I'm going to read what you wrote in the forum. Do you mind? Do you mind that? So I'm just going to use this as an example question, guys, about they say what you're thinking. Okay? Nat, do you mind if I read this? Not at all. Okay. So SP and I had like an hour-long phone call and we spoke about what we are doing at the moment, going on dates, etc., talking every day. Now, Nat and her new SP have been going really well. She's had 2 calls with me. She stepped into a queen energy. She's working on not overgiving. She's working on feeling enough, feeling like the prize, the person who never gets forgotten, the person who gets what she wants. Okay? Because that were a lot of her main things. Feeling forgotten, feeling not enough, feeling defective in some way about body issues, etc. So she's really going hardcore on that, if you don't mind me saying that. Okay. So that's why it's going so well with the SP, because he's treating her like the queen that she is. Okay? He said he is forcing himself not to have romantic feelings for me. Now, he's not saying I don't have romantic feelings. He's saying he's forcing himself not to, because he doesn't think it's the right thing to do by his kids or by me, being FIFO, etc. And the thought of being in a relationship again scares him because of how traumatic this divorce has been for him. Nat, you have a belief in this sentence that his divorce was traumatic. I don't care what he says. This is your belief. That he's doing the right thing by his kids, that his kids are his priority. How do you not feel in life? Not a priority. So the kids are the priority here. His own feelings and his trauma are the priority here. Got it? Okay. And that FIFO, etc., being in a relationship scares him because of how traumatic his divorce was. He says he takes relationships seriously and he knows he doesn't have time for that because of the kids and work. So in your head, Nat, the kids and work are the priority here. What is your problem? Feeling not the priority, feeling forgotten, and feeling not good enough. And he is making his work and kids the priority in this story. He doesn't want the pressure of a relationship on him as well. Now, I don't think you've been putting pressure on him, but if you feel not good enough in yourself and you feel like you won't be chosen, anything you say you might feel is pressure. But you're not actually doing that. But you're assuming he's thinking that. Because when you feel unchosen, you think anything you're asking for is too much, and you'll assume you're putting pressure when you're not at all. A girl who thinks she's chosen could put all the pressure on the dude that she likes, and the guy will go, okay, because she feels chosen. If you don't feel chosen, you'll think you're putting pressure on people. You think you're an inconvenience. You think you're annoying them. You think you're not enough for them. You think you won't be chosen. You think you're being too much. I feel okay about it, but I'm a bit confused on where to go from here. What you do from here, Nat, is keep working on your self-concept. You've got to change every single thing you've written here in your mind. He said what we have feels like it's progressing towards a relationship and it scares him, so he's put it in his head that he can't do that. So you have got a real story about whatever the fuck he told you about his traumatic divorce. You've also got a story you've told him about your ex-husband, and now he hates the ex-husband. So you've both got these stories you're going with about your traumatic past, and you've been dwelling about them and talking about them. And I know that's what you do in relationships, guys, and you discuss things. But when you hear the story, this is the problem. When you hear their story, you cling to the story and you find parts of the story about their traumatic divorce, their ex-wife, the love affair that went wrong, the kids a priority, da-da-da-da-da-da. That is attached to your self-concept. Oh, because his kids are a priority, I won't be chosen. Because he had this traumatic relationship before, this won't work out for me. Because he had such a hard time with her, he doesn't want to do relationships. You will find in their story your own self-concept issue and the reason why this won't work for you. Do you get me? And then with my ex, he says he's a piece of shit and he doesn't want to have to meet him. Well, you've got a whole fucking story about the ex, and so now he thinks the ex is a piece of shit, so why would he want to meet him? Yes, 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 I know I needed this live. I knew as soon as we had this convo, second day, I needed you. Right. So, Nat, are you getting me? Every single thing he's saying here is attached to you feeling unchosen, not the priority, forgotten about, things not working out for you. So what's happening in this story? Things aren't working out. You're no longer the priority. You're not enough for him. You're not enough to make him want a relationship. Absolutely. I feel like too much. Exactly. So you think you're putting pressure on him when you're not. I want you to throw away every single thing he said and swap it. Like you did with your childhood story, I want you to write the new story that he sent you a message. You've sent me a message. Send me the message, okay? That's the complete opposite of this. My SP and I had an hour-long phone call, and we spoke about what we're doing. He said he has such romantic feelings for me, and it's the right thing to do. Even though he's had a traumatic divorce, I'm the one for him and he knows it. He's going to put me at the same level of priority as his kids and job because he wants me that much. He's getting over his trauma and he doesn't care about the past. He just wants to be with me and he wants what I want. Are you listening to me, Nat? You write the complete opposite of everything you've written there. And that's the new story you cling to. And I don't give a shit what he said. You've got to understand, guys, that when they write these messages or they have the conversation with you, word for word, it is what you thought. I'm not joking. I've got text messages where I've literally been like, from my SP, that is everything I feared. Every single fear in a message. And it's been so sickening to read that I had to delete it. Got it? I'm recording so I can go back and write this all out. Okay, good. Do you guys get this? When you meet someone and you hear their story, their backstory, their childhood story, their past relationship story, you will look at the story and your subconscious mind will find little tiny remnants in the story that relate to you and your self-concept. So if you feel unchosen, you will cling to the story about the ex-wife being a bitch or it being a traumatic divorce or his kids being a priority, and you will think, yes, see, again, you're not going to be chosen. You found a guy again who's not going to choose you, Nat. Loz, because that's my problem, feeling unchosen. So in my story, I will always find reasons why the person won't be over their relationship, that they're still not over their ex, that they're still in love with their ex, that they're not ready, that I'm not enough for them, that they'll look at other girls, that I won't be the chosen one. Got it? Whatever the story is, I will find that in the story. Do you guys understand this? Yes, even though he had a traumatic breakup, he can't imagine his life without me. He wants to be with me, commit to me, and chooses me. The queen of affirmations is here. Hannah writes the most amazing affirmations. Nat, say that. Yes, even though he had a traumatic breakup, he can't imagine his life without me. He wants to be with me, commit to me, and chooses me. You've got to say the opposite, guys, of whatever the fuck your fears are. Your fears will come out of their fucking mouth at some point, and you've got to recognize them and go, this might be coming out of his mouth, but I put that in there in his brain, and now he's saying it, so I'm not going to take what he's saying to heart, and I'm not going to run with it, and I'm not going to spiral, and I'm not going to take it as gospel, and I'm not going to believe it. Guys, are you getting this? Right. Can you send me the recording via Facebook? It's so relevant for me too, yeah. Okay, so guys, you're getting this. Whatever they say, you once thought. I don't care what it is. I don't care if they say to you, they've been beautiful to you during the relationship, treating you like a queen, and then one day they turn around and say, I actually don't want a relationship. Somewhere you thought you weren't chosen. Somewhere you thought it wasn't going to work out. It doesn't matter what their actions were. Somewhere you had a fear. Are you getting this? I didn't give it bad meaning and I felt comfortable having the conversation, which is massive for me. Wonderful, Nat. Normally you might have spiraled. You might have got, left him and cried your eyes out thinking, yet again, this isn't working out for me again. That's wonderful, Nat. Give it good meaning. Because what he's saying is, I have romantic feelings for you. I'm trying to stop myself. He's not saying he doesn't. Okay? Excellent, darling. Excellent. Okay, have you got this? And continue to work on your self-concept, because Nat, if I look back at your old story, you've come so far with your self-concept to get the guy treating you the way he is. You understand? So don't undo the self-concept affirmations you're already doing. You're going so well. He's already treating you like a queen. That's all working. It's the story of I'm not chosen you have to get rid of, and the story that is attached to him that he won't choose you. That story that you wrote. So stay with your old affirmations. Absolutely. Amp them up. Exaggerate them, okay? And really exaggerate, no, I am the one for him. I am the chosen one. He can't imagine his life without me, just like what Hannah said. He's gotten over all his past. I am as big a priority as his kids and his job, etc., etc., etc. Got it? Hopefully this is helpful for everyone, okay? Because I know I'm just helping Nat here, but when I answer these big questions, I just want you guys to understand that I'm doing it for everyone. because a lot of people can relate to this stuff. I know I can, because I read into their story and see my self-concept within the story, and then I run with that fucking story and find all the reasons why I won't be chosen in the story. Got it? Okay. This is so helpful, Loz. Okay, good. Like, guys, let me go all the way up. I appreciate it. No worries now. Okay. Yes, post this recording on Facebook. Okay, I will. Love you so much. You're like the sister I needed but didn't have. Oh, wonderful, darling. So much sense. Okay, good. Loz, if my father thought I was not his child, well, then you'll feel abandoned, neglected, not enough, abandoned in some way, darling, and that'll run in your relationships. I'm not enough for you. I'm not the chosen one. You won't feel chosen. Got to say the opposite of that. God, this is so helpful. Okay, good. I love that, Hannah. Even though he had a traumatic breakup, he can't imagine his life without me. He wants to be with me, commit to me, and chooses me. It's like, despite their story, whatever the fucking story, I don't care if they were locked in a cupboard and beaten with a broomstick for 12 years. That story doesn't relate to me. He loves me that much. He wants me that much. That story isn't relevant. He overcomes everything to be with me. He moves mountains to be with me. That story doesn't own him anymore. He's not his story. I'm not my story and he's not his story. Okay? You revise you and them. You see them differently as the person who's ready for the relationship. If any of you are in a relationship with someone who just got out of a relationship or a divorce, this is the thing you have to think. You can't think you're the rebound. You can't think they're not ready. You can't think they're not over their ex, because then they'll say that. Trust me. Okay? And all of it is to do with you feeling not chosen, which is why you chose someone in the first place who wasn't ready for a relationship or just got out of one. You literally found them in a room because they weren't going to choose you. Got it? Hello, I don't know if you know how much you've helped me. Oh, Mama Daryl, that's great. Am I saying this right? Daryl. Mama Daryl. Oh, darling, you're so welcome. Thank you. Really need this too. Okay. Had to spend, what's this? Had to spend a lot of money lately, but I'm not worrying because I know money is attracted to me. Wonderful, Marissa. What are you saying, Hannah? Oh, I saw that one. Okay, going down, guys. Sorry, I missed so many at the beginning. Write them again. We are moving in the right direction every day. You're amazing. Oh, thanks, Vegas. Is it normal when living in the end, all your fears go and you feel like they never left? The person never left? Yes. Wonderful, guys. That's what living in the end feels like. They're here now. Well, if they're here now, I feel happy and content and loved up and cuddled at night and, oh, he's right here with me. Of course you're going to feel that way as if they're here. Morning. Oh, hi, this is mine. Loz, can I manifest step by step and live in the end as well? Look, if it sounds clunky in your mind to say, he's starting to call me. We're married. That'd be hard. You can say, he's calling me every day. He calls me every day. We talk every day. We're married. That would make sense because when you're married, you do talk every day. You live together. It'd be a fucking weird marriage if you didn't talk every day. Are affirmations the only way to work on self-concept? Sorry if you already answered. No. So affirmations are not the only way. You can imagine yourself differently. You can write a new story about you. You can visualize yourself differently. You can visualize yourself walking down the street feeling admired, looked at, adored. You can do visualization for self-concept as well, guys. Like I walk in a room and I'm mesmerizing. Everyone's mesmerized by me. And imagine walking in the room and people say that. Okay, so I have visualizations about me or affirmations about me that are literally coming up in tarot on my For You page at the moment. It's so freaky. And they're like word for word my affirmations, but they're also my visualizations about myself. And they come up. It's fucking weird. It's like so strange. Like I'm hearing this, and I don't know if the algorithm's picking up the words and then sending me the same tarots with the same affirmations. It's just, or it's obviously just me reflecting the tarot, but it's just the weirdest. It's so fucking weird. I'm so tired. Either this SP will be my husband or the next one. Otherwise, I'm tired. Well, Hannah, I know I shouldn't cling to signs, but I see and hear his name everywhere. Hannah, look, don't be tired, darling. Don't do a Charlotte. Where is he? Like in Sex and the City. Just imagine one of them is yours and they're here already. Can they feel us manifesting them? Well, they start thinking the thoughts you think and they don't realise they're yours. They think they're their own. They can't really feel it. They just know that they can't stop thinking about you, or you're on their mind, or they're dreaming about you or masturbating furiously about you or missing you because you're putting that in their mind. You can't stop thinking about me. You miss me, baby, don't you? And then they're like, fuck, I can't stop thinking about her. Or you say every time you put on your motorcycle jacket, you think of me, you can't even wear it. And then you see a picture and they're wearing a new jacket and you think, oh, that's because I told you that every time you put on that jacket, you think of me. You had to go buy a new one. You can't even bear to wear it. What did I miss? I was just talking about Nat's situation. I always say, he walks to the end of the earth to be with me. He moves heaven and earth to show me how much he loves me. I am his whole world. I love that, Hannah. Hannah, you've got to send me your affirmations. How do I manifest stuff to do with appearance? Do I wish for it or pretend I already have it? You pretend you already have it, but you're coming from some LOA, darling. We don't do pretending here. We imagine, if you want to call it pretending, that you already are that. I'm so beautiful. My waist is so tiny. My ass is so popping. My skin is so smooth. Right? You imagine you are that already. Got it? Please go to the Facebook group and watch everything that says appearance or weight gain or weight loss or skin or anything to do with appearance. When are your workbooks out, Loz? I was setting up my filming space today. I promise you guys, hopefully by the beginning of October, okay? I know. We'll send them this week. I'm writing my online course too and went down the rabbit hole. Oh, don't worry, Hannah, no rush, darling. Honestly, no rush because the website isn't even ready, so no rush, darling, honestly. Why aren't I getting birds full name? My subconcept is pretty good. Guys, I don't get them. Don't worry about it. Lots of you are obsessed with this idea of birds full earned. I don't get them at all. Occasionally I might, but I don't go out enough. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it. How do I manifest money instantly? What do you need it instantly for? You're desperate for the money for something. Just imagine whatever the situation is that you need the money instantly for, it's been sorted. Okay, so guys, so a lot of you worry about the money, but I want you to think, oh, the rent's paid. Oh, that bill is paid. Imagine you didn't, like someone could pay it for you, or they write it off because of COVID and there's no more electricity bills at the moment, or your landlord cuts your rent, or something happens where that thing that you need to pay for is instantly sorted out. Thank God my rent is paid. Thank God my bills are all paid. Don't worry about how it comes about. You're kind of worrying about the how. Otherwise, I started talking to a new guy and he's obsessed with me and he's super attractive. Oh, wonderful, Telly. Oh. Sorry guys, same bad battery. My 7K dental bill is paid. I have nothing to worry about. Yes, guys. Things like that. Like the bill is paid. Okay, paid already. Is that charging up? God, I hope so. Family members are showing me evidence of the lies they have been told. Family members are showing me evidence of the lies that have been told to me. I'm so hurt. Floopies, something's going on where you think people tell you lies, that you can't trust your family, that your family betrays you. Did you get abused in childhood, or did you have a really unstable household where you couldn't actually trust anyone there? That's why you're thinking these things are happening. How do you even know that that's going on? And if it is going on, think, well, how did I cause this? What did I think about my family that they lie and cheat and they're compulsive liars? If you think someone's a compulsive liar or they lie or they betray you, they'll do that. Do you have that thought about your family at all? That's why it's happening. Hate to say it. My brother once told me my mum was a compulsive liar, and after he said that, I could not unsee it. And that's all I saw her as, a compulsive liar. Right? Like, how crazy is that? What? Oh, I know, amazing, darling. If he didn't wish me happy birthday, does that mean my affirmations for his return aren't working? No, darling. Look, birthdays are really difficult, and a lot of you get really upset when you don't get the birthday text. I want you to give it good meaning. He didn't know what to do. He was torn. He was dying to talk to me, but because we're in no contact, he didn't know what to do. He really, really wanted to reach out, but he didn't know what to say. He misses me so much, and he thought about me all day. I was on his mind all day. Just because he didn't text me doesn't mean he wasn't thinking of me. I manifested something and it got taken from me, question mark. Okay, well, guys, sometimes it gets taken from you because you feel you don't believe it. You don't feel you're the chosen person, so it gets taken away. It's your belief about manifesting and belief about what you get that manifests it going away. Oh, I never keep the good things I get. Things never work out for me. Relationships always fail, and then they'll come back and then it will fail. What are your beliefs? Loz, my partner's visa was approved. Oh, wonderful, darling. Is this Nettie? Who is this? Oh my God, amazing, darling. Your partner's visa was approved. Oh, wonderful. What happens if your SP is manifesting against you? Nothing, darling, because they can't do anything in your reality. No one's got any free will in your reality. Just forget what they're doing. Loz, what are your thoughts on RTT? To help really get the old story. What's RTT? I don't know what that is. No idea. Write it, darling. Tell me what it is. Loz, my SP spoke to me the other day for the first time in months. Oh, Florence, lovely, darling. Congratulations. Keep going. Loz, any advice? SP said he can't leave third party even though he loves me. Darling, you've got some belief about the third party then, that she's got a hold over him, or he doesn't want to be with you, or this situation's never going to work out, or he's never coming back. If he tells you he loves you, forget the bitch, okay? Just imagine he loves me and he's going to move heaven and earth to be with me. Like, no one's getting to get in his way. He needs to be with me. He knows I'm the one for him. Nothing will stop him from being with me. Say those things, darling. Forget what the fuck he said. You've got a belief that he's not going to leave her, and therefore he won't. He's a good guy. He can't leave. They live together. He's committed. She'll do damage to herself if he leaves. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever story you've got about her, that's connected to your self-concept of not being chosen and things not working out for you, and therefore you're clinging to it, and that's why he's saying it. Did you hear what I said at the beginning? Whatever comes out of their mouth is your belief about the situation and about them, and it's your thoughts in their brain coming out of their mouth. Got it? Anyone says, I can't leave the third party, it's because you believe they won't. You believe you won't be chosen. Rapid transformational therapy, basically hypnosis with affirmations. Oh, okay. Use it. Look, there's nothing wrong with hypnosis, guys. I've done past life regression hypnosis. But look, if they're putting the affirmations in, do it. Absolutely, because your monkey mind's turned off. Absolutely. And give them the affirmations you want, if you want, rather than them putting them in. I would do that. My SP texted me yesterday, which I manifested, but he still doesn't want me back. Okay, well, guys, look, sometimes it doesn't turn out the way you want when they start contacting you again. Sometimes they contact you again and they're just saying Bitcoin went up, and you're like, great. What's this conversation, dude? I want to be back together with you. What the fuck? Don't react, okay? I just want you to understand that it's slowly catchy monkey, and not everything turns up straight away because your old thoughts are still playing out. Don't read into it. Just give it good meaning that he's contacting you, and just don't worry about getting back together just yet. Don't push it. How do affirmations and living in the end work? It's just you believing the new story eventually, and then it manifests out. So all your thoughts, the new thoughts, start reflecting out into your reality, and everyone in your reality starts reflecting them back. Simply how it works. Also, when is the course? When course? I know, guys, sorry. Beginning of October, I'm promising you. I feel something is coming with my SP. I feel his presence. Good, darling. Okay, I'm going to give it a go. I'll report back about the transformational therapy. Good. This is my mantra when I remind myself there is no competition, etc. I am the one and only. That's wonderful. I am the one and only. That's great. Seriously, this I can't trust you belief from SP is really getting to me. How do I get past it? Hannah, Ashley, you've got to start saying, they trust me. They trust me with their whole heart. They trust me. They trust they can give me so much love because they trust me. You've got to just say it over and over and over and over and say the complete fucking opposite of what you're thinking. I'm scrolling up, guys, because I've missed so many things. I always say I'm the first party, second party, third party, and only party. That's great. I'm the whole fucking party. No one needs anybody else when they've just got me. I am a party. It's party in your pants when you're with me. I'm all the parties. Love that, darling. Loz, I've introduced my friend to this. She's trying to manifest money, but she's also stealing. Oh, no. Stealing? Well, that's going to reverberate back badly. Tell her that it's about the golden rule. How do I manifest him to unblock me? Stop thinking you're blocked. Start saying they're constantly calling and texting you, darling. Okay? I keep having dreams of my exact affirmations are playing out. What does this mean? It means your subconscious is being impressed by the affirmations, darling. That's excellent. Should I affirm SP always chooses me and only me? Yes, darling. Yes. My dream job interview on Friday, I picture myself at that desk. I've got this. Wonderful, darling. Just assume you got that job already. Hannahs are taking over the live today. Yes, so many Hannahs. I also say there's no update, no upgrade, no replacing me because I'm the best. Yes, darling, I love that. There's no update, no upgrade, no replacing. Yes, that's wonderful. They're great. Most out they're great. People do compliment me every time I walk in a room since I called. Do they, Steph? Ah! See, guys, that's how it works. Hang on. What should I affirm? How do I manifest multiple things every day? Affirm for those things, darling, and have a few things you're manifesting for, not just one thing. Law of assumption gives me anxiety. I feel extra responsible for things. Well, you are. So get over it. I don't know what to tell you. Do you just want to let the world run you and you just think that fate is determining your life and circumstances outside of you are determining your life, or you want to actually own up and not be a victim, darling? I don't know what to tell you. Stop watching me. You'll just be a victim and just be run over by life like a truck's running you over every day. I can't do anything about it, even though I know it's about me and I'm causing it, but I'm choosing not to recognize that, even though I've watched all those lives and I realize I'm causing the whole thing. I can't handle this. Guys, I don't want you to beat yourself up and feel guilty. I just want you to recognize, oh shit, I'm causing it. So wow, I must be fucking powerful. Great. I'm in an advantageous position. This is great. It's not a thing to feel upset about or feel extra responsible for. Take care of one. Oh, you're leaving? Yesterday I saw my SP in the university. After 1 month no contact, I started crying in the end. Oh, darling, don't worry. Just imagine that is excellent meaning. They've gone away. They've been thinking about you all day. They've masturbated furiously about you ever since I saw you. They can't get you off their mind. Loz, since I have 2 SPs, I was wondering how I would revise my day for it. Well, in one reality you have one SP, in the other reality you have the other SP. Maybe that, or you have them both at the same time. You're running them around, sneaking behind one's back if you want to have that story. It's up to you, darling, how you want to do it. Love you, Loz. Oh, when I had 2 SPs, I wasn't sure about the first one who came back, and I hadn't fallen in love with the second one yet. And so I just had little visualizations with one and little visualizations with the other. And sometimes I'd literally visualize them in bed with me, both of them. I want to get to know this guy, but I want to be good friends and get to know him, lol. What do I say? We are such good friends. He loves being my friend. I'm his favourite person. Sound that done. On when he was starting night shift and touched my side and said how good he looked, he definitely wants me. Oh, good, Amy, darling. Okay, thank you, Loz. Good. Can you still manifest them if you were responsible for the repeated bad in the relationship? Yes, guys, circumstances don't matter. It doesn't matter if you were the one who fucked it up. You were the one who caused the breakup. You were the one who cheated. You were the one who betrayed them. It doesn't matter. Imagine they forgive you. They don't care. Everything's forgiven and forgotten. They love you. They want you, etc. The first part is further up. Oh, sorry, Amy, what was it? Hang on. I can't see it. Never give up, exactly, darling. Besides self-concept, I affirm I am so happy that my SP and I are together. That's lovely, darling. I'm so happy. Wonderful. Can I still affirm the SP that we like even though we weren't in a relationship? Can I still affirm the SP we like even though we weren't in a relationship? Yes, Adele. Absolutely, darling. Affirm for whoever you like. Hang on, guys. I'm going down. How do you avoid the pitfall of assuming they're talking to other people? Why are you assuming that? There's me and only me. There is no upgrade. There is no replacement. I am it. That's coming from your self-concept of not feeling chosen, comparing yourself to other girls, being scared of other women, fear of other women, fear of you not being enough for them. If you thought you were enough for them, that wouldn't even cross your fucking mind. I have a friend who's an influencer on Instagram. She's got like 2 million followers or something now, right? She just assumes her husband fucking adores her. Like, I'm not joking. I don't think it's ever crossed her mind that he doesn't. Okay? She can walk in a room and it wouldn't matter. She could be there with a whole lot of models. She goes to Italy and visits Olivia Palermo and all these different people. She's never threatened by them. I'm not joking. She has so many celebrity friends. She's not threatened by a single one of them because her self-concept's that good. Be that girl. Don't be threatened by anyone. Just be like, I know he's mine. I know he only has eyes for me because I'm the shit. I am the shit. You've really got to believe that, guys, about yourself. If you can step into that state of I'm the shit and no one compares to me, you won't care about the other girls. Be like my friend. Go and look her up. Her name is Steph Adams 2012 on Instagram. She's stunning. But she also just has enormous self-belief. I've never met a person who has self-belief like her. Maybe Rebel Wilson is the other person. But she's got enormous self-belief. She just believes she's the shit. And things just come out. She's done like 12 books or something. And when we're at school, she was the dumbest kid in our class. And she's been an author of 12 books. And she doesn't even author them. She just writes a preface and gets some friends to put their information in. And apparently she's an author. But she's got such self-belief. I'm an author. I'm a best-selling author. Are you really? She just has this self-belief. And I think it's because she had a really beautiful mother. And her mother just made her think, well, you're as special as me. Look how beautiful you are. You're as beautiful as me. And men are going to give you attention just like they gave me. And you're special like me. And therefore she thinks she's special. Even though she had a rough time at school and she was treated like she was dumb, she must have believed, well, there's something special about me. I'm great at art. I'm beautiful. I'm the best here. And she just believes that. I don't know where it comes from, but it's something. Is I believe as powerful as I am? Well, use it, darling. If you think it's as powerful than saying I am, well, say I believe. Loz, how to affirm for SP if you came back but wants a break? You're thinking they want a break. You're putting those words in their brain, darling. Just start saying, oh, they don't want a break. They can't be without me. They went on a break for a day and they were just dying without me. They need to talk to me. She's so pretty. Oh, yeah, she's gorgeous. Are you going to be doing more TikToks on self-concept affirmations? Yes, I can, guys. I can. I can't stick to the same affirmations so I can go on a rampage every day to manifest. Do it. But try and stick to a lot of the same affirmations, guys. It's got to sink in. You've got to repeat them. Went on a trip. What's this? I start revising the script between me and my original SP. The breakup never happened, but he just went on a trip. Well, don't worry about them on the trip, darling. What does that matter? Are you that impatient you can't wait for them to come back? Define SP. Is this someone I'm currently seeing or is this someone that I'll draw in the future? It could be either. It's just a specific person, darling. I know that I'm the shit. I'm the best for him. I just knew that his brain would speed up and realise. Wonderful. Wonderful, hon. Hi, Loz. Launching a new business, affirmations, please, and the startup costs. Don't worry about the startup costs. I have all the costs covered. I have enough money to start my business. And then you say, my business is booming. My business started so quickly. It just went off to a flying start. I've got so much business. I've got so many clients. I'm overrun. I'm the greatest such and such in such and such. Like florist in this area. Thanks for helping me get my dream house. My offer got accepted last week. I can't believe it's mine. Oh, the choice is wonderful, darling. Congratulations. I would clap if I wasn't on my iPad. Wonderful. Thank you so much. You're awesome. My SP loves me deeply and I love him wholeheartedly. Wonderful, darling. Wonderful. Does dreaming constantly about your manifestation mean something? It just means your subconscious is impressed by it, darling. It's good. Guys, only you give the meaning to your dreams. Give it excellent meaning. How do I persist with affirmations when I want to manifest 4 to 5 things at once? Guys, you can have various things. I love my new car. I love my new house. It was so easy for me to get. My John loves me so much. We're so blissfully happily married. My career is taking off. Whatever it is you want, do a few different ones. I once manifested a third party to move countries, but was no longer interested with the SP. But you got the third party to move countries. How'd you do that, darling? That's wonderful. Oh, Loz, my nose job is on Monday. I have such a cute button nose. Oh, darling, yes, say that. It all worked out so perfectly. Everyone's complimenting on me on my cute button nose. I love my new cute button nose. Love it, darling. All right, guys, I've got to go because I've been here forever and my hand is hurting holding this. Is it good to have loads of different affirmations? How many for SP? So, yeah, self-concept, you can have many with your rampaging, but have a few really key ones, like 5 or 6 that are based on your childhood shit, okay? Hi, Loz. Do I affirm everyone loves spending time with me or my SP loves spending time with me? Either, darling. But if you don't want everyone in your life to be spending time with you and you just want your SP, just say your SP. Be specific. It's like saying everyone's obsessed with me and you get fucking stalkers and you just want your SP. Be specific, guys. Otherwise, it'll be everyone. Every man in the street will jump out their car and start talking to you and you think, what's happening? And you think, oh, yeah, I was affirming everyone's obsessed. Be specific, guys, if you only want one person. Yes, please say their name in the affirmations or he or they. Don't say SP. Your brain will go, what's that? All my affirmations worked on the wrong person. Oh, Rob, stop saying that. How do you not know they're not working on your SP? The only reason they're not working on your SP yet and she's not showing up the way you want is because you've got an old story about her. That she doesn't choose you. You're not enough for her. She doesn't love you. And that's why she's saying things like, let's just be friends or whatever the fuck she's saying. You don't have that old story about these other girls. That's why it's working on the wrong person. It's still working on your SP. You've got to get rid of the fucking story, Rob. Just spoke to her, she was a C word. Well, if you think she's a C word and she's going to treat you that way, darling, that's exactly how she'll show up. And you're going to go to your friends. Oh, she treated me like this. She's like this to me. She says nasty shit to me. You've got a fucking old story, Rob. You've got to throw that away. That's why she's turning up like that. I'm sorry. You haven't changed it at all. Until you do, nothing's going to change. Got it? We'll revise. Well, not just revise. Revise a whole fucking story about her, darling. Rewrite it. Go sit down with a journal and write every new characteristic you want her to have, and you're going to say that every day. She's this to me now, and she's this. She's so kind to me. She's loving to me. She loves me and only me. She's constantly telling me how much she loves me. She's constantly calling me. She's obsessed with me, etc., etc., etc. And don't, whatever you do, think any of those shitty thoughts you just said. See you next Tuesday, yes. I want my health to improve because I know it will improve my self-concept. We'll just say that. I'm so healthy. I've never been so healthy. My cells are renewing themselves. I've never been so healthy in my whole life. Okay, Rob, you got it? Your old story about her is just prevalent in your mind. And that's why you're getting all these other women, but you don't care because you haven't dropped the old story about her. And the old story about her is attached to your self-concept. What in the story is attached to you not feeling chosen and not enough? Identify that and then affirm against that shit. How to ignore my fatigue while I'm manifesting energy and health. Okay, just say, I am so exuberant every day. When I get out of bed, I'm raring to go. I have got so much energy. I've never had so much energy. I feel better day by day. Say those things, darling, and you'll start actually feeling better. And you'll have more energy. But if you keep saying you've got no energy and feel fatigued, that's how you'll feel. The more you think it, the more you'll be fatigued. Okay, got it. I'm sitting here now. Good. Would I say SP chooses me or has chosen me? Either way, darling, whichever one sits in your brain better. Someone here said if he wanted to, he would. I'm triggered. Guys, please don't listen to if he wanted to, he would. You're causing it. Who's saying if he wanted to, you would? Guys, you're causing it. It's not that they don't want to. You're causing them not to want to by your thinking about you and them. Okay? Right, guys, I've really got to go because my door is banging and my people downstairs will be shitty. Should I wait for him to contact me while I live in the end? I don't know, darling. It's up to you. If you want to wait and not contact them, it's up to you. But if you want to contact them, you're coming from a place of confidence and your self-concept is on point, go ahead. Can you manifest a small waist without exercise? Yeah, just say, I have such a tiny waist. People are always commenting on my tiny waist. I've got a teeny tiny waist. I bloody love you. You say it as is. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, Loz. I'm going to write them down in the book now and keep saying them. Good, guys. Good. Okay, guys, I've got to go because my door is banging and I'm making so much noise. So please do follow me if you don't follow me already. I go live twice daily. I'm going to be posting another TikTok in a minute. I've got to go work on the self-concept course. That's why I've got to go off these lives. I can't be. Love Your Goddard series. Oh, good. I've just finished it. That was the last one. Thank you. Greetings, Noi. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, Riro. All right, guys. I will see you soon. And please go to the Facebook group if you haven't joined already, Subconscious Laws. All right, guys. Love you so much. Bye.